Hello students. So in class 6 today we will start fundamental concepts of algebra. I know first time you have heard the word algebra in maths. Algebra in maths. So you think what is algebra? Actually algebra is about unknown, mystery of unknown. It is related to mystery of unknown. Find out the unknown value. That is related to algebra, and it is always denoted by some letters. Algebra always you will get some letters like x, y, z. We say na sometimes x person has gone there, y. So that is x, y, z. No particular number is there, no particular name is there. Then that one is what? X, Y, Z. So that is, if these letters are used, then which we are discussing something about algebra. Okay. Now the thing is that suppose uh, I said to you, I don't know, that this box represents that you have some number of toffees. Okay. And after that, already you have in your box some toffees are there. And then your mother has given you 4 more toffees. And now you have 12 toffees. Okay. So 12 toffees. Now this box, if this box is what? Unknown. Okay. If this is represented in terms of x, I said to you that instead of this box, you have x number of toffees and your mother has given you 4 toffees. Now you have in total 12 toffees. So how many toffees you were there? So this is the unknown x number of toffees. Okay. So you have, and your mother has given you 4. And after that you have total 12 topics. So this x is related to what? Algebra. This is unknown and represented by some number. Sorry, represented by some letter. Then that one is what? That is algebra. Like arithmetic in algebra also, what will happen? The symbols which we use in arithmetic for addition plus, subtraction minus, multiplication into sign is there. So we use here even in algebra the same thing. And in in arithmetic we use numerals to represent specific number. Like to represent 4, I have written here. To represent 12, I have written the numeral this. But in algebra, what will happen? Along with the numerals, we use something unknown by the letters. Now next, suppose for example, a square is there. This is a square and each of its side is 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter. I ask you, what is the perimeter? Perimeter means length of the total length of the boundary or the border. That is the perimeter. So what is the perimeter of this square? Then perimeter of this square is how much? 5 centimeter this side, then 5 centimeter this, then 5 centimeter. So total length of the border is this. Centimeter, 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 centimeter. That is equal to 20 centimeter. Next, suppose another square is there. Okay, a little bit bigger. Each side is 6 centimeter. This side also 6 centimeter. This side 6 centimeter. This side also 6 centimeter. Now I am asking you, what is the perimeter of this square? Means the length of the border or boundary. length of the total length of the boundary, that is 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter is equal to 24 centimeter. Acha, is again next is suppose another square is there that is little bit smaller. Suppose this is 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So it is 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 3 centimeter is equal to 12 centimeter. So total sum of the boundary that is equal to 12 centimeter. Boundary, the total of the boundary is known as the perimeter. Okay. Any figure, then the length of the total boundary that is known as the perimeter. Okay. So here 20 centimeter. I can get it in this way. This 4 into 5 because 5 appears for 4 times. So 4 into 5 that also will give me 20 centimeter. Okay. Here 6 is centimeter is the side. So 6 into 4 that also will give me the 24 centimeter. That is the perimeter of this figure. Again the perimeter of this figure even I can get it 4 into 1 to 3 appearing for 4 times. So 3 is equal to 12 centimeter. So each time what I am doing, the side when I will multiply by 4, I will get the sum of total length of the border, means that is total perimeter. Here also 4 into 6, 4 into 3. And suppose I said to you that a square is there and length is unknown to me. Length I don't know. Maybe the length of each side is suppose y centimeter. Okay, y centimeter. Then in that case, this is the square and each side is suppose y centimeter. This is y centimeter, this is y centimeter, and this is also y centimeter. Now, what will be the perimeter or length of the total border of this figure, this square? Obviously, here when the side was 5, so it is 4 into 5. When 6, it is 4 into 6. When 3, then it is 4 into 3, that is 12. So here it will also be 4 into y. Will give you the perimeter for this square. Another square, suppose you don't know. Suppose the each side is of 8 centimeter. Then what will be the perimeter? Obviously 4 instead of y you will write 8. Okay. So 8 for the 32 centimeter. Now if the square is not 8, suppose 12 centimeter, then what will be its perimeter? 4 into y. Y instead of y you write 12. So 4 into 12, that is 48 centimeter. So that is what? That is algebra. Means this unknown is represented by some letter. It has variable value. This unknown has not a fixed value, variable. It depends on, like in this figure, it depends on the length of the side given to you. Sometimes it is 5, sometimes it is 6, maybe sometimes 3, or maybe sometime I will give you 8, maybe 12. Then you can get the, if you can get the value of the perimeter of the square. Again, I am giving you one example. Suppose I write here a pattern given to you. It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now this is the first number, second number. This is the third, fourth, fifth, sixth number. Okay. Now I ask you what will be the value of suppose 15th number. What is the value of this 15th number? Unknown number, that is a 15th. How will you get it? Because this 2 is the first number, and that is first number is equal to what? This is 2 into 1, first number. When I write here second number, then that is equal to 2 into 2. Then I will get this second number. Third number. How I will get this third number? Third number, that is 6. 2 into 3. Third number, 2 into 3, I'll get it. In the same way, fourth number, how I will get it? Fourth number is equal to 2 into 4. So you got a pattern. That first number is 2 into 1, second number is 2 into 2, third number is 2 into 3, fourth number is 2 into 4. And now I am asking you the 15th number. Now the 15th number, this 15th number will be how much? 15th number I am asking you. So 15 into 2 into 15 will be the 15th number. So here the pattern is what? The pattern is 2x, where x is what? The number which I am talking about. Whether I am talking which number, like fifth number or sixth number, seventh, then I will get the value of that particular number. 2x. Suppose I'm not saying to about 15. I say to you what is the value of 204th number. Then how you will get it? You write 2 into 204, that is equal to 408. 204th number. You can get it? 408. So the thing is that algebra is what? Mystery of unknown. And it is represented by the letters, and letters has variable value. This letter, variable value depending on the pattern here. If I will say like x 204 when I'm talking about the 204th number. Suppose I'm asking you about the what is the value of 50th number. Then immediately it will be 2 and 2x. So it will be 2 and I will write here 50. So the value is 100. Suppose I ask you what is the value of 130th number. Then according to this pattern, the value will be 2 into 1130, that is equal to 2260. Now I think little bit clear to you that what is algebra. Algebra is the mystery of numbers. So mystery of unknown. Unknown things are there, x, y, z, all are there. But we can find out the value of this x or y or z, whatever, because they are variables. Here in this sum, first sum, I said to you that you have few toffees and for your mothers given to you. Now you have 12 toffees. So how many toffees you have? Easily it means the value of the x is what? The value of x is 8. It means you have the 8 toffees for your mother has given to you. Now it's 12. But suppose you have some toffees and your mother has given you 4 toffees. But total now you have suppose 20 toffees. Then the value of this x which I have written, it will not be 8 this time. Obviously, when 4 your mother has given to you and you have total 20 toffees, it means you have initially x is equal to 12 toffees. You have 12. Sorry, 4, then it means you have total how many toffees? 12. No, how many? 16. Sorry. Because 16 plus 4 is 20. So you have 16 toffees. So this unknown which represented by a letter, either you represent x or y, whatever, variable values depending on the total structure of the problem. Now next we will discuss that the any statement given to you, you can represent it using symbols like x, y, z. You can represent it. For example, Suppose I say to you, find the sum of, how will you write this statement in terms of symbols, sum of A and 11. So algebraically, how will you write? You will write A, since sum is there, arithmetic and algebra, I said to you the sum represented by plus, subtraction represented by minus, even in algebra. So here sum A plus 11. Next I said to you that suppose the product of 12 and C. I said to you the product of 12 and C. I want to tell you one thing, that addition represented by plus, subtraction represented by minus in algebra, when product means the multiplication is there, then it is represented how? It is represented by either by the point in between the two letters, you can say, or a number and a letter. It is represented by a point. In algebra, this is not representing a decimal. This is, suppose, product of 12 and C. Then how I will represent it symbolically? 12 point C. Or directly if I am writing here 12 and then C, this represents that 12 into C. This represents 12 into C. And even you can represent this 12 bracket and C. Then all are representing what? The product of 12 and C. Or suppose I write the product of the product of P and Q. Then how I will write? I'll write it in this way. P dot Q or P into Q. No, don't write into. P Q. That indicates P into Q. Or P into Q. This is the best in case of algebra. Now next, suppose I say to you x subtracted 1 from 43. X subtracted from 43. Then how will you represent? X subtracted from 43. So 43 minus x. This is x subtracted from 43. Now next is that division. If any division, P divided by 8. Then how will you write? In division you have to give this line. This line represents division as in your arithmetic. So P divided by 8. Then next, suppose I say to you the square of x, then it is equal to x square. Cube root of, square root of x, then it is represented like this, square root of x. Then cube of, suppose I say to you, cube of length p, then it is represented as p cube. Now I'm explaining you from exercise 13a. First you listen to me, then you will do by yourself. Here it is given in words and you have to write in symbols. How will you write the same thing using symbol? First is that it is 8 more than p. Then how will you write? 8 more than p. So it will be p plus 8. Suppose I say 8 more than 10. What you will write? 10 plus 8? Yes or no? Or I say 2 more than 10, then 10 plus 2. Okay. So in the same way, 8 more than P, then it will be P plus 8. Second, suppose I say to you the sum of P and Q. How will you write? The sum of P and Q. Then you will write P plus Q. It is in the same way. Suppose I say to you the sum of 5 and 6. Then you will write 5 plus 6. So sum of P and Q is P plus Q. Third, 13 less than X. 13 less than X. 13 suppose less than 15. Then what I will write? 15 minus 13. Yes or no? 13 less than 15 is 15 minus 13. So 13 less than X is here. What? X minus 13. 13 less than X. I'm not saying you that X, you write here 13 minus X, that indicate X less than 13. It is here 13 less than X. Next is 10 times A. 10 times of 5 is how much? 10 into 5. 10 times of 5 is 10 into 5. So 10 times of A will be how much? It will be 10 into. So I said you need not to write, you write 10A. In multiplication, don't give the sign multiplication. 10, you are writing another letter that indicate that this into this. Okay, so 10A. Fifth, 3/4 of A. 3/4 of A letter. So 3/4. So 3/4 of A. P divided by Q. P divided by Q. So it will be P by Q. P divided, like 3 divided by 4 means 3 by 4. So in the same way, P divided by Q will be P by Q. Now next is that T is greater than 12. T is greater than 12. When I say that 15 is greater than 12, how will you write? 15 is greater than 12. You will write in this way. 15 is greater than 12. This is what 15 is greater than 12. But here what I have to write? T is greater than 12. 12, sorry. T is greater than 12. T is greater than 12. Okay. So you have to write in this way. Next is that it is written 30 degree less than current temperature T degree. 30 degree less than current temperature T degree. So how will you write? It is 30 degree less than T degree, okay, minus 30 degree. It is not that 30 degree is less than current temperature T. When I say 30 degree is less than, then it in that case it will be 30 degree is less than T degree. This is for what? 30 degree is less than T degree. Then I have to write in this way. But I am telling you 30 degree less than current temperature. Then it will be T degree minus 30 degree. Second one, little bit more different type of sums. First is that 18 less than 6 times A. First is 18 less than 6 times A. So first 18 less than. what? 6 times A. 6 times A means 6 times A means 6 into A. So 6 into A. Suppose I say 4 times of 5. So what you will say? 4 into 5? 4 into 5? 10 times of Y. So 10 into Y. So in the same way 6 times of A and 18 less than this. 18 less than what? 6 times A. So 6 times A less than means minus and 18. So this is 18 less than 6 times A. Second is 9 times the sum of A, what? 9 times the sum of A and 7. 9 times of what? Sum of A and 7. It means first you take the sum A plus 7 and 9 times of that. Suppose I say to you 9 times the sum of your age and your brother's age. Your age is suppose 5 years, sorry 15 years, and your brother's age is suppose 5 years. So 15 plus 5, that is 20, and 9 times of that. So 20 into 9. So first what I have to do? I have to add whatever sum of is given. So sum of A and 7 and then multiply by 9. Suppose I am writing here in this way 9A plus 7. This is wrong. Why? Because this is not related to this. This indicates 7 is added to 9 times of A. 7 is added to 9 times of A. But it is saying that 9 times the sum of A and 7. 9 times of what? The sum of A and 7. So first I will write A plus 7 and then multiply by 9. So this is not there. 2. Then third is what? Thrice the number A increased by B. Thrice the number A increased by B. So this will be equal to thrice the number A increased by B. Thrice the number A means 3A increased by B. So 3A. Thrice of A is 3A plus B. 4. 15 times the number P plus 4. 15 times the number P plus 4. So that is equal to 15 times the number P. So 15 times the number P is 15P plus 4. 15 times the number P plus 4. Next is what? 25 less than 4 times Q. 25 less than 4 times Q. So 25 less than what? 4 times Q. 4 times Q. 4 times Q is 4Q and 25 less means minus 25. 6 times A less than the quotient of B by 4. Here two parts are there. 6 times A less than the quotient of B by 4. So what is here? 6 times A less than the what? Less than what? This quotient of B by 4. So quotient of B by 4 is what? B divided by 4. That is the quotient of B by 4. And 6 times A. So 6 times, sorry, quotient of B by 4 is this. And I want 6 times A less than. 6 times A less than the quotient of B by 4. 6 times A less than the quotient of B by. Less means minus. 6 times of A means 6A. So 6 times of A less than means minus what? quotient of b by 4. So b divided by 4 will give me the quotient. B divided by 4 is the quotient. Seventh, the square of sum of a and b. What? The square of what? Sum of a and b. The square of what? Sum of a and b. So a plus b is the sum of a b, and then square of that. They are saying the square of sum of a plus b. Suppose I say to you the square of sum of 2 plus 3. 2 and 3. The square of what? The sum of 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 whole square. You can't write it 2 square plus 3 square. This is wrong. This is what? This is not the square of sum of 2 and 3. This is what? Square of 2 added to square of 3. This is square of 2 added to square of 3. But when I will say square of sum of 2 and 3, then it is 2 plus 3 square. These both are not equal. If you calculate it, you see here 3 plus 2, 5, and 5 square is 25. But here is what? 2 2s are 4 plus 9. So that is equal to what? 13. So this is not equal to this. This 2 plus 3. So I can say that 2 plus 3 whole square is not equal to 2 square plus 3 square. In the same way, a plus b whole square algebra is not equal to a square plus b square. Third, suppose ask you, now next, the perimeter of an isosceles triangle with each of equal side as x centimeter and third side as y centimeter. You know isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal, but third side is not equal. Then that one is known as isosceles triangle. So if suppose this triangle is there, where the two sides are equal, it is given two equal sides are x. So if this is x centimeter, this is also x centimeter, and unequal side, this is y centimeter, this is x centimeter, this is. Now asking you perimeter. Perimeter means length of the total boundary. So perimeter of this triangle is equal to what? This and this, x plus x, x plus x plus y, and x plus x you can write even 2x plus y. So perimeter of isosceles triangle is always 2x plus y. X is the and y both are unknown. Both are unknown. So that is why it is written in the terms of x and y. If you know it, you can put the values and you can get it. Suppose x is 2 centimeter, this is also 2 centimeter, and this is 3 centimeter. Then what will be the perimeter? Perimeter of triangle, this triangle, is equal to what? 2x. 2 into x. X is what? My 2 plus 3. So 2 2s are 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 centimeter. So this is all about that how we can write a statement in terms of algebraic symbols, means in terms of letters x, y, z, etc. So this I have explained to you. I've tried to explain to you a little bit about what is algebra. Algebra, that is unknown mystery, because here you can see that unknown 8 more than p. P, what is p? Here p may be 2, p may be 3, 4. When p is 2, 8 more than p will be 10. When p is 4, 8 more than p will be 12. It's like that. So p, whatever is the unknown letter, that has variable value. It depends on So all of you revise this part once, go through again, and this will be clear to you. And do the exercise of your book related to this chapter.